Hey everybody, we are in Dog Park. Dog Park's a good one, I think. Y'all would like to play it if you like Wingspan. There are a billion dogs in the game, so that's always fun. Let's take this big important. This game is moving this track and choosing a path. Oh, I can move the auto walk. Oh, let's the auto walker space. Yep. Now I'm one of these snacks that I don't have. Potentially. Hopefully the auto walker doesn't roll forward. Nice. I'm walking there. Take those two sticks. But we're moving on to the next game. DEUS. Oof, DEUS. Now DEUS. It's a game that has a hard limit in the token. So you got the resource stock right here of how many resources there are. If there's not enough resources left, then you're just in trouble. All right, so we see here, or like you can't grab the resources. Just like go to harvest stone, and there's no stone left. These are how many resources, and you can also see it up. Well, 26 points. I'm probably this game with 6 points. The game ends when the last barbarian is taken, and that is the situation that here is we're about to end the game. So before the game ends, I would like to do some thing that gives me some points. I have a temple that gives me one per space I have at least one building in, so I'm gonna start building out, and also have in the game 4 points per forest you occupy. So the right answer is just right now. Let's build this guy. Gain 3 gold per forest you occupy. So build this card. We're gonna build into a forest. This forest. Built into that forest. So that gave us 3 gold for that one, and then after building, you also get to do any of the cards below the building. So then I also gained 3 gold per field that I occupied for a total of, let's see, 6 plus 9. Lots of coins there. I hate the coin symbol in this game. It's very, doesn't look like a coin. Whatever. See that? Alrighty. Anyhow, that's DEUS. If you need a resource in the game, it costs 4 coins to get. So now Yokohama, amazing game. Amazing game. A lot of thinking in it. It's my bro. You can see the screen right there. One of those games where you see all the resources of the quite a bit of resources in this game. You got your 4 basic resources, then you got money, then you have this imports resource, then you have other things you're keeping track of, like orders that you created. That's the thing. Your gears, it's your technology. Powers. Get these 5 tokens. 5 tokens. You can collect those. Get to be collecting those. The only way to do that is there's 2 options up above. Playing one little blocks you have that I can play. If I only had 2, then this would be the only option. Every turn, you either play 3 or on 3 out or 2 on one area. So 3 on 3 different areas or 2 on one. And I think I'm gonna play 1 Better to do three out per area. Where you get actions, more powerful actions later on in the game. Problem is, you start getting these guys across these different lines. That's not good. Also, you need to make a branching like path for your guy to move as well with these. So that just makes the game very exciting. Also, if I were to place a token on where my opponent's servant is, I have to pay them a coin. Also, if my path where my servant moves goes through, say I put a token here, and then a token here, I would have to pay a coin for a token there. And if I move to this location, this path I created of my tokens, my cubes, then I would have to pay again the one to go through their person. Never go onto the person's space unless you have a power that lets you do that. In which case, you still have to pay them. So them being on a space totally blocks you, and then being in your path kind of also blocks you too, because you don't want to be paying them. It's a net 2 loss because you and they gain a coin. Alright, so definitely gonna go here on the turn. I think I could start powering up the church or the customs, but maybe the church first. Church. Customs you think about at the very end of the game. You start turning the import resource, the rarest resource in the game, like I showed you, into getting rid of them and turning them into the import. I'll show you the import before I do turn the custom. Get rid of 4. The only way you can do that is by having 5 tokens on here, or 4 tokens plus your servant, plus your resident, I think. Then you can get rid of 4 ports and then place your squares on here. So you're losing squares permanently, placing them on here, but it's an area control for this board, and it's also an area control for the church board. Church board lets you immediately place out or move around your square little servants, and it gives you some points, and stars are points. The customs board might give you some money, or you take from your house, or it gives you, and it will be giving you points. Taking from your house is what I'm about to do. So let's do it. To one right here, one right there, and see the endgame achievements. That's important. Silk. Having 6 silk at any time during the game is important, so that's why I'm putting it there. Leading 5 orders. So maybe I put one on the order board. Oh, but just putting one on the middle might be good. One on the middle, so that way I can actually move. That's my 3 areas. So then I'm going to go here. Wait. Let's undo the system placement. I just realized I want to go back and forth these 2 tiles for my strategy. Where's the silk? I got that wrong. Silk over. Oh no, this would get me 2 silk if I max that one out. So I'm going to build that one up. 2, 3, give me the 5 power. Useful. If you ever do 4 or 5 power, you can build a shop or a trading house. But currently I don't have any trading houses that I'm able to build until I take them from my warehouse. And this employment agency is how you can take from your warehouse, and I'm about to do it. Finally. Good long explanation for you. Alright, so I place the location. There's 5 power. The 4 squares plus my president. Now I will do a trading house. That lets you get a lot of coins every single time somebody uses that station, they have to pay you a coin. Getting out an early trading house for some coin growth. And then the rest, I'll take some assistance. I'm allowed to take 4 items because I did 5 power, 4 items. Accepting that. And I get square. Then I could put the employment get the 6 points. It's so lame, only 6 points. Or I could just play down a shop. I mean, I have a feeling my brother more often. So yeah, let's do it. I mean, there's 9.1. Now there's 5, 7, 6. This one's the 9. Yeah, that would be cool. Placing one down on the 6. Not that's fine. I know have to go, or maybe he won't have to shop. And that gets me 2 resources. The 2 I want are these 2. Hardest resource to get is clay from these basic ones. It's tea. Fish and tea are pretty easy to get. I think they go like easy, easy, medium, hard. Yeah, basically it. Alright, done. Grab 2 of those. Or I could have grabbed one of these. Actually, this one's hard to get. As long as I can be the first to get 6 silk. Or silk? What is it? Yeah, silk. Alright, I could complete this order right now. These are foreign agents that we can take if we have 2, either shops or technologies. We have those symbols. Then we take foreign agents, which allows us to kind of take a double turn. So Adam's completed a French order. If he does a French technology or a French order, he can take one of these 2 foreign agents. There's only 1 foreign agent for Netherlands. Not very many Netherlands cards out there. Getting 2 of those is kind of tough to get anyways. And I think I've said enough. It's a good run through on the game. That's Yokohama. I hope you all enjoyed that. I'll stop this one turn video here and explain some point salad in the next one.